Look for Chashu or Fair Motesan. You know, here or not here. None in any agency. No one. Not for the Wallaka, we have to fair one. Now, when it when you find young boy, you went over touching a black gun in the moon. Only pound for the only pound of another judge. No, not for a gun, young at the minute. No, I mean, you Panakaya. You are letting me or never touch it. You can't claim never. Now, if you don't need your field, I get your home. Near to you, Makai, 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 Mofemo, Kefenia Pena, Okala, Casina, you do my food. Makai,
Yemefe mimbanye dingomanye. Kenkne min tamafla woniga. Niji His Royal Majesty King Takiteko II. Niji gafe manje. Ni minke lake. Nke hesengemo. Ke mi frimo. Mi habu. No je. Mi filabo kembashia. Accra Metropolitan Assembly. Ocean. Ewo. Oya hegbe. Akoba biyene. Befe beni otunshi akoba. Nya wo fe wo kake yawola. Macha ke wiemo mfio kabote. Brofo wiemo mi. Ejake. Muna gbina jimi shebi. It is not out of place if I describe today as the most happiest moment of my entire life. This is particularly obvious when I consider it as a history of a First Lady Mayor who has gotten the highest honor to play a host to the most elegant, fabulous, and glorified King of Ghana State, of which I am a proud native. More importantly, this joyous moment is upon the recognition that the Ghana State has taken back its glory and splendor at the installation of my king and the king of all Ghanas, King Takiteko II, who is also present here today to pay his first royal visit to the Accra Metropolitan Assembly with hosts of his traditional chiefs, Queen Mothers, Ulome, and Asafwacheme. Honorable Presiding Member, please permit me to share a few words about His Royal Majesty. He is a very brilliant and intelligent person, a very creative man, a bold and fearless person, an excellent team player, very disciplined person, very affordable and a mobilizer. Above all, he is a God-fearing and very developed-oriented person. Honorable PM, with these qualities, there's no doubt that the King is going to be a very reliable source of counsel for me and the entire Assembly to tap into, to shape and drive the developmental agenda of the Assembly for the good of its people, especially in the current difficult financial moment of the Assembly. Your Royal Majesty, I quite vividly remember our interaction immediately you ascended the throne about your priorities program you mentioned. Education development, job creation, infrastructural development, security and social protection, arts and culture, and preservation of cultural artifacts and good governance as your priorities. Honorable members of this august house, I believe you will all support me to assure His Royal Majesty that these priorities automatically become the Assembly's priority as well, because there is strength in unity. United we stand, divided we fall. A house divided against itself cannot stand. This stages reinforces the need for the Assembly to join hands tightly with you in the planning, mobilization, advocacy, and lobbying at every level of government to secure the needed support for the good people of the country, or of Accra.
Abiasuma, Yumo Yona, Fortimo, Yumo,
Amebeshi, Basha.
But to when I want Niji Honorable Elizabeth Nakwacho Saki, ke MMDC is me ba Boni Kanoji Bole ni a wole ake mayo ke ha woga kramo ne trade nya ha le iwo wo manonomi ni wo mayemo no adwacho ni wo tawo faishin akeshin wo ke yeli ke boamo apia amenutuma pa menegbine obi ene ba obanu obakwe AME ka assembly shikamo koni fio ni wo hu obanye ni woke fata noni nyetwo ye bi ene he ni shinamo papa ajinshin ye wotin ni wonyemo ayemo amlalo fe amlalo ni abawo ni ibakra ma bo modern ni ekwe fali femo ni ke na kaino achuni kenklen ye gagbopa ya no ni in la keshi assembly imbo ehewo modern wa ye ne kegbe fan koni asa ma ni ma mi ache Shimom wonna akachi neke rubber ni blofo ke plastic waste ne jinoko ni bi antone efema eye wo gota eye wo stiti ano insho jiana fe ni yo gafe rubber eyi jen obon ni chemeke nyeme ke wo bo modern ni wo ke civil society wo ke NGOs wo ke regional coordinating council ka assembly a tashin ni wo ko ni wo to ne ke rubber na egbediano ifamba rubber pe sanewie mo shimo hu ni na ke shin wo gan oblanta efe bi antone ni tumo kura ko be wakuche ya min ni achu wo e afe ni bi basa fe mo ekokra apo ebe hingbe no nye na ko ye social media ke ni na fe assembly MMD is fe saninye liakeshi nye ba be kra mo ke ha amla lo epe simambie wonye yo ni amehie kanye no juba wonye ke wobacha ya ni wokwe wobole kutunu wokpe ni woto gbejano isrote ke ha oblantai ne eko ni wo mancheme opahe ni wokahi wonto ya jinaji the Ghana Youth Forum. The Youth Forum ne under na kind office say oba kwen woto blantai ni yo gafen agbejano ko okwe ame school gbejano okwe ame wolong gbejano okwe ame nini na nuchumo gbejano Koni eka bala kesi ameni fe mo ya fe hi ahwehwe mo ke ha ma ke gama bi in fa ipa moji wa mayor ni the first female mayor yo ni amla loko ehlale nato le de ke gbenane fe hina pa shimo no ni hehia ji enuchuma pa neba nekenye abachu woje cheme wo banyo wo wulenga akeshi ba eheshin ehanye fe nekenye fe afi nye mmeke bi nesumonye ye dreaming nekenya achuni ye dwindolemi neke wo nisa ahanye koni nye hu neke hale inlageshin esitamone bafo jogba ajageshin Yehowa ze ba nyumode ncheni eto neken lumone yetra de nya hale mene gbine nyekewo achaya ke ha wo ekomefemo ke ha wo nibi apahe ke wo ha awo ajinato he ke ha wo asuito he koni assembly ke gadangbe fe anyani ayano akemo ke mo wo no ni ya nwen twalu manyaba
Namero do meji madam wo assembly members so family wa keche bi amura don efe dromo efe jomo eho noni ake anashun ni kwani wo bibi pa eho noni wo fene fe okaji kunu epe irobi ku fe akai si jomo pe ke hewane wo bi o ko me fe wo su ka no kwa ke fon ya no fe no ni ke wo ya we akeka ni ke wo ba wo ba akeka
Abo chagame.
Toi, Maniabla, Dieu vous bénisse. Toi, Maniabla, c'est une révélation. bangana no ba so ha won chabo ba sasa bia wakalo wo bi bia wo mami me kalo wo e wa chumba wo ba sabi o won chabo ni won chabo mo ko fro ni da Jama Tamedi ame, Jero Diame, you form and you for no other cover seat.
Intuition, I did nearby. Never saw your Jalane. Near Banana, while I want to give a Gadumoshi.
No fiano eja dani ambaro skanu wonye wacha no chumo wo bi adro wo me ye me bi na me ni amegbe na kan bi na ko ni wonye wacha no chumo wow
wo fe ko no wa chumo no wo chumo wa no wa fe.
We see that you said in your presentation that you have done 35% of the job, total job, and we are happy that there are supporting infrastructure regarding the whole project, because it's not just the harbor or the fishing, but then it includes kindergarten, so that the fisher folks, the females or the women, when they come, could also have their awards, you know, in this kindergarten and all that. And all the other services, support services, that infrastructure that you've added to it. I don't know if you're doing something about aquaculture. The reason why I'm saying so is because, you know, just this morning I was talking about the pollution of plastic waste. And we can see the kind of problems you are having even in construction because of the plastic waste disposed into the sea. And the seriousness of plastic waste, I don't think that has yet been realized by anybody yet. Because this plastic is not biodegradable. And if it's not biodegradable, then of course it will cause the kind of menace it's causing now. It doesn't only just cause a menace, but it also has chemical effect over the coral reefs. And it erodes every coral reef that there is on our continental shelf. And because of that, the fish cannot spawn on our continental shelf. So, in spite of how large our continental shelves are, you have the fish spawn, in the deep seas, in the deep oceans. And that is going to affect harvest. Now, this fishing harbor's raw material is fish, basically. Because this fish stops to come into this harbor, all these beautiful buildings will be nothing. I think that we have to find a way together to be able to curb the menace of plastic waste. And I think that will help us a lot. Yeah.
We have seen all that you presented unto us, and that I've also listened to your concerns, which are of course challenges to you, and I'll see how best to rope it in and what to do. So if you have any problem, any challenge, any concern, you can draw closer to me and alert me, and I think we'll work on it. So thank you so much. Today has been a very hectic day. Since I resumed, there is a need for me to go around. Ofewa yingake wabote mami ni wakwe nuchumwe ajeshishi aka chunke heni nuchumwe eshe. Eune wo gamanche denche fi hao ni inkeleke akwashon titrike wula me ke waye ke manye me ka safa cheme wayimi fi aka kankne wata islaha market nije islaha jelami wa kwaje shikamo ke nibi soto ni afe ejeme ni wate wachunyo mi sang ejake nuchumo ebahi chilololo sang ye na ba afe wa shijeme ho wate sempe school le hu woto wa kwe wona wale akashi me ne kwa me wa ne ama school tun bia ne noko ewo ame pasa shifio ewo no hu esane ya no bate ya no fio wo hino kama ke abagbe na ke ni no ne cha no wote habo ni wa yo se ake jeme hu no tumo ya no shi ameke na gba fio na me na fon wo hin ni wo ha me no shaka wo ba kwa ni na ka ni bi fensa afo o wo yo se ni bibi komeni efi akeshi me ni yo derinji wola chemeke ni ensane ame ho ame ye ame boa eja ke bia boni o gba me ni tuoni na ne ame ya sana me ba hie ba o gba no tumo na tuon ho na eja ke no tumo nya ye mu bona fe ni amenya michuno ya bona fe ni mramra ne no nuchumo abana gbe ni nye hunye na nye ya chuni yeje e wona kama je ni bi na fe wona wole wo san wo ba Carnation Polyclinic le hu oba kwe nuchumo na chuo yeje me wona akeshi nuchumo ano because achake ni bi baba o hin ni na gba ifio ni yo mi hu ameke fon hin no en ha me na shin wo ake woke gamanche ba wie bona fe ni wona na kan ni bi fe na no wotu fi me ake afe be shone no no wo fo he no wote nen ina ake ni bi baba o ete hie eje ake bia ne nyumodromo na do danko akufado efe mi yo krenkren mo ni meme nkwa ne ke me ne aka ni sumonim ye ahi ahwe shimbo ma waje ame aka ni fe kwa ambanya mechu ewo nofia no ne ba fa egbachini ye nyumogba ame wo ba hu wo ba attack no ne peninta oni mambi ale akashi aka hani man ne he ahiabo eja ke mane bodan cho no ni kaji ma hia boy be hia ko bo hodwen he lebi hwale ke gbeke eyin to kome alo gbomo kome dwomo kome nya to agina e wo ke me fe kame ichi Helena ke yin to emba e wani ni bi hi e wo makpa man bi afa ake beno wani ni bi hi be o wa mi be mi humi wa ma ni man ahwele wo men da nye fe shi me ni na hegbe na me keme yigbe ni wa akwakwa ni bi na fe titra nye me ni nya sha mfonui ke me ni twa da fi fe me hanya yiko ye no tuma kwakwa ni nya twa he nne ake me na fe na gbe shi be fe be ni wa fo ni wo chenye nye baba nye ba nye bo akonu onye wo tuntum odugba